Colin, congratulations on becoming the new club captain of Leicestershire County Cricket Club. Just tell me how it all came about.
Yeah, obviously it's a huge honour and privilege to captain this club. Nico approached me a couple of weeks back and asked me if I wanted to do it, and obviously it was an easy decision for me to do it. I think Paul Horton did a fantastic job over the last 2 years. He led the team really well, and his job's not finished. I still lean on him for a bit of advice during the season, as well as Chris Wright and Mark Cosgrove, the senior players. But looking forward to the season to start now.
Is it going to be a bit of a strange situation for you come the first game of the season when you're actually telling Paul Horton what to do, whereas obviously it was the other way around at the end of last season?
No, I don't think so. I think on the field we share ideas quite a lot. So I think it's important to speak to senior players on the field all the time and get the input as well.
You've obviously got experience as a captain anyway, beforehand obviously the white ball captain halfway through last season, so you can obviously take that experience from this season into next season, although it's a bit of a different game. It
is a bit different being club captain. I think you have different challenges, specifically off the field, managing the club and players is a different, it's very different to T20 captaincy, so it will be a bit different to me, but obviously I'll look at my T20 experience.
And of course it's going to be a tough test for you the first game. You do club captain aside as obviously against Nottinghamshire in the first game of the season. What are your thoughts heading into that one?
Well, hopefully it goes ahead with things at the moment, but just looking at our pre-season, we've spent so much time in the indoors, ready to get outside, and then some balls on the grass wicket, so hopefully we can get out sometime soon. The boys have really worked hard this off season. I've seen that firsthand, so we're ready to go.
And recently, obviously, lads have been coming back in dribs and jabs really from Australia, from New Zealand. Do they bring a little bit more energy into the group when obviously they come, when maybe the lads are a bit down and want to get outside playing?
Without a doubt, I think this week we had Sam Evans coming back, Hassan Hassad, and Harry Swindles is coming back pretty soon, as well as Gavin Griffiths. So they bring that energy to the team when they arrive back. So it's exciting times of the season. We just got our new kit that will be released soon in the next coming weeks. So spirits are really high at the moment.
And of course the big news that came through last week is we've signed Yanniman Milan predominantly for the white ball competition as well. So that's another new face added to the mix. What did you know about Yanniman coming into the season?
Played against him a few times back in South Africa. I think he's a class player. He's only 23 years old, but he knows his game back to front. I think he's just scored 100 against Australia in an ODI series. I think he, as a T20 batter, he's a good striker of the ball. He strikes quite highly in T20 cricket, but the fact that he goes on and scores big runs will be a massive asset to us. So guys can bat around him in T20 cricket.